Hello, my name is Cody Sensnig. I'm with the Willow Valley Community's fitness team. Today we're going to be bringing you an at-home workout using just your body weight. You won't need any equipment. It'll be a little upper and lower body blend. Work at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with each movement, just do what you can. So we're going to do 7 movements. We'll do each movement 2 times in about 30 seconds per movement. So we're going to start out with some squats today. So let's bring those feet to about hip width distance apart. We're going to be sinking through the lower body and rising. As we sink, make sure those knees stay in line with your toes. You're not riding forward, and we want to sit back. So we're going to set the clock for 30 seconds here, and we're going to begin with squats, and you may begin. So lower and raise. Keep in mind, you can modify this and not go quite as low. If you want to make it a little more intense, you can always add a little hop at the top of your squat. So pick what works for you here. Got about 15 seconds down, 15 to go. Three, 2, 1, and great job. We'll reset at the top, shake your legs out if you need to. We're going to go to an upper body movement next, and we're going to try some push-ups. So we're going to get down on the ground next. Hands are going to spread to about shoulder width distance apart. We're going to take it for 30 seconds here. I'll show it from the side. Feet are going to hike back. We want to start with a nice straight body alignment. Set the clock for 30 seconds and push-ups. You may begin. Keep in mind you can bring the knees down and do these push-ups. Pick what works for you here. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. We're going to move back to a standing position next. So we're going to move into some forward and backward lunges. So we're going to start out with your right leg. The left leg's going to stay in place. We'll spend about 15 seconds on each side. So what we're going to do, your right leg, we're going to lunge forward, bend at both knees. We'll reset, and now we're going to go in reverse. So we're going to keep that forward, backward motion going, just with the right leg to start. 15 seconds on each side. We got about 5 seconds left here. Good, let's reset. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side now. Let's go forward and backward. Just about halfway home on this side. We'll go one more in each direction, to the front and to the back. Great job. Shake your legs out if you need to. We're going to move next to calf raises. So set your feet hip width distance apart. We're going to keep our arms at our sides. Little bend to your knees. We're going to rise to our tiptoes and back to our heels. We're up for 2. Good. We'll do 30 seconds here. You want to pause just for a brief second at the top of that calf raise before bringing that weight back to your heels. We got about 15 seconds left. Make sure we're squeezing through those lower legs as you hold and reset. And 3, 2, 1, and great job. Shake them on out if you need to. All right, everybody's favorite. Next, we're going to be doing some burpees. So you'll want to have some good space for this movement. We can modify this movement if you need to. So what it will look like, I'll show the modified version first. You're going to come down to your hands, jump your feet back. Feet come back under you. We stand and reach to the ceiling. If you'd like to add a little intensity as you come down, we'll do a push-up. We'll jump the feet up and reach the hands. And you can even make it more intense by jumping at the top. So pick what works for you. We're going to spend 30 seconds here. You may begin. Again, keep in mind, you can simply just come with your feet back and stand up tall. Pick what works for you. We're about halfway home. Hang in there. And last one here. Great job, and take a rest. All right, our next movement, we're gonna move on to some side lunges. So, let's start with our right leg here. We're gonna take a big step out to your right. This left leg can either stay straight or you can bend a little. We'll reset, switch to the opposite side. We're gonna transition side to side here. We'll do about 6 in each direction. And you may begin. Looking good. We're about halfway home. We'll go one more in each direction. Great job. Let's reset to center. Shake them on out. Our last movement in this set of 7 is going to be a bear crawl hold. So we're going to get down on hands and knees. Make sure hands fall right below shoulders, knees fall right below hips. We're gonna point our toes to the ground, and all we're gonna do, slightly lift the knees up, and we're gonna hold this position. 30 seconds, you may begin. If you'd like to make it a little more intense, you can lift opposing limbs, switching sides. You wanna try to keep that back nice and still. Or simply just hold. We got about 15 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and great job. Take a rest. All right, so we're gonna reset and go back through each of those movements one more time. We'll spend 30 seconds with each movement again. We started out with squats, so once again, let's bring those feet to hip width distance apart. And here we go for 30 seconds. We'll set the clock, and you may begin. Again, lowering and standing up nice and tall. Feet are hip width distance apart. Take your time through this movement. Remember, you can come down a little bit less to make it a little bit easier. Or if you want to make it more difficult, you can add that little hop to the top of your squat. So pick what works for you. I can show it from the side as well here. Just a couple seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Shake the legs on out if you need to. Once again, we're going to get down on hands and knees to get ready for round 2 of push-ups. So let's set those hands about hip width, shoulder width distance apart. Feet are going to hike back. I'll show it from the side again. Nice straight body alignment. 30 seconds of push-ups. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, you may begin. Make sure those elbows are coming back towards your rib cage. They're not flaring out to the sides. And keep in mind, you can always drop the knees and do push-ups with this form. Either way will work. All right, we have about 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. We're going to bring it back up to a standing position, and we're going to move back to some forward and backward lunges. So, we're going to start with that left leg. Let's begin by taking a big lunge forward. You'll reset, and now we're going to take that lunge in reverse. So we'll do about 15 seconds on each side. Make sure you have enough space for this movement. Nice big step to the front. Both knees bend. Same thing going in reverse. Got 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go right into the other side now. Right leg goes forward. I'll show it from the side again. And back. Let's go one more in each direction. Go ahead and take a rest. Shake the legs out if you need to. We're going to come back to our calf raises. Feet are hip width distance apart. Nice tall stance, small bend to the knees. We're going to rock up to the tippy toes and back to the heels. Go for 30 seconds here. You may begin. Just remember a brief pause at the top of each of your calf raises. Take your time transitioning front to back. We got 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake the legs out if you need to. We are back to our burpees round 2. So we're going to go in for 30 seconds again. Keep in mind those modifications. So setting the clock for 30 seconds. Burpees, beginning in 3, 2, 1. You may begin. Remember, you can simply just jump the feet back and stand up tall if you'd like. Or if you'd like, add that push-up and the jump. Do what works for you here. Good. We'll get one more here. Good. And take a rest. Great job. Our next movement, we're going to be doing our side lunges again. So we'll be traveling in each direction. Let's go to our right to start. Let's take a big lunge to your side. Back to the top. Opposite side. Great job. We'll keep alternating here. Make sure that outside leg, the knee tracks the toe. Just about halfway home with this movement. 5 seconds to go. Good. And take a rest. We'll bring it back to the top. Legs shake out if you need to. For our last one, once again, we're going to get down on hands and knees. Make sure hands go right below the shoulders. Knees are right below your hips. We have our bear crawl hold. We're going to dig those toes into the ground. And from here, we just slightly lift the knees and hold. We'll spend 30 seconds. Remember, if you want to make it a little more advanced, we lift the opposing limbs. Trying to keep the body nice and still. Or simply just hold. Pick what works for you. 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, and take a rest. Great job. So, make sure you're going through each workout at your own pace. I appreciate you for joining us today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.